so, the boss is here. They're just like, oh, who's the boss? And then they point to me, the box body. And the guys were loving my car. They were digging it a lot. And then afterwards, like, I was kind of just going over the work they had already done, and I had to fix a couple of little things, not that major, to be honest. That was fine, and I was happy to be able to. And then we started running cars. It took a bit. But then we get towards running the bikes, because we don't, like, there'll be a motorcycle that is up right away, and then we typically want to run motorcycles with each other, you know? Like, because we have to put we have a good, like, we can run motorcycles with the motorcycle shop. There we go, I can't think of the name of it. And so it's kind of a pain in the ass to set up, I mean, it's not too bad. We've made it a lot easier now. And the thing is, the first one that we ran, he actually dumped the bike off the dyno. And luckily, he didn't get injured, and the bike was okay. Like, now, it had damage, don't get me wrong, and, like, he destroyed one of the saddlebags. They were just fiberglass saddlebags. Or, I mean, they may have been plastic, regardless, but one of the saddlebags got destroyed. And so, like, it's a good about 5 feet or so off the ground that he dumped his bike off of. And this is a Harley bagger of a bike, like, that thing was fully kitted out. That thing is like an 800 plus pound bike. So, but credit where credit's due. He actually checked over his bike and got back up on the dyno and actually ran his bike on the dyno. So, like, genuinely, that was incredible to witness. And I started cheering once he actually got up on there, and just to try and, boost his confidence a little bit with stuff. So, and it worked. And, like, and he knew that I wasn't giving him shit or anything. I was just cheering, and then it made a bunch of other people cheer. And, yeah, like, genuinely, he was a good guy, honestly. He was amazing. And, like, luckily, like I said, he didn't, because he could have easily got hit underneath the bike, fallen from that height. He could have broke a leg or something like that. Luckily, he had the wherewithal to jump off the bike, right? So I am very happy how today went overall, though. It was fantastic. I didn't really get any food there, so I'm freaking starving, but I don't exactly have the money to afford food. I mean, I think I'm gonna have to see, because I might stop at 7-Eleven and Olds to get, like, a hot dog. That's what I'm thinking of doing, because they're only like $2 or something like that for a big bite, maybe $3. I have a little more than that in my bank account, so yeah. Yeah, thank you. Hey, fair enough. And like, honestly, with the new front clip, I am loving my front clip on this car. It just looks so much better than it did. I kind of miss the old look to a certain degree, but just like I miss how it looked when I first got her, right? I miss the pace car scoop, but I have the better looking scoop on the car now. Like, the Capri RS bubble scoop is the best scoop ever on a Fox bike. Just bar none. And I am happy to be able to get it on. Now, it's funny. Somebody commented in a group, like one of the Capri groups, because I mentioned that I was going to that I was going to swap. Well, that was swapping the front clip, right? That was the video he commented on in one of the Facebook groups, and he was like so upset that I apparently ruined the Capri. I'm like, dude, that thing was rotten as hell underneath. It had good body panels and it had good doors, but and like the hood is usable, and it does have some rust on it, but it is usable. So yeah, like overall, I'm happy with how she looks, and this is what I've always wanted for the car, is to do the whole Capri thing. You know, or not necessarily always, but once I discovered the Capris were actually a thing, which was a few months into owning my Mustang, truthfully, I always wanted to kind of do that conversion, and so then I was going to like fix that Capri that I had, that I traded for the convertible, but then I was offered Lilo and I couldn't say no to that, so then I did that, and yeah. And now, like, it's come for a circle. I have those parts back. Like, I have a new passenger door in my car, which is awesome. I have a new front clip. I have a new hood. I have a new hood scoop. It is great. But also, like, I fully intended to be in the T-Bird potentially today, but then I realized how far it actually was to get to Stettler from home. It's a 2-hour drive. So, for some reason I was thinking it was an hour drive. So I could have done that there and back in the T-Bird with the fuel she has, because she's about half the tank of gas, and it would have been fine. But, shoot, I need this exit. Luckily there's nobody there. I smoked the tire a little bit. Yeah, she should have more power than this. This is why I'm thinking of going to the Carter YFA on this instead of having the 2-barrel, which is weird, you know? Like, it's very weird to think about. But, ooh. Not the Triumph TR6. Nice car. You're gonna be driving through some rain there pretty quick, dude. Because I just did. And I mean, hey, a rear diffuser in that car would be sweet. I thought about potentially figuring out how to do one on Stitch. Because I want that to be functional properly, right? The downside to that is strapping it on the dyno, and she might be a bit harder to strap to the dyno, so it's a catch-22, right? As for raining out in Sofield? Yeah, I mean, it was raining on the way in, and then it rained at the end of, you know, the show. So, but it didn't rain during the show, so that was nice. But we were under like a big sort of awning, which was fantastic. And now, a little bit of extra, you know, exhaust fumes that we had to like keep the fans on so that the exhaust fumes would go out, especially with these big diesels and stuff. But it was fun. It was fun. Fair enough. Well, hey, I mean, yeah, I'm just tired. Very tired. I'm starving, like I said. Hey, I just reached. Are showing 81,100 kilometers, so I'm 181K on this. Oh shoot. Okay. One second here. There we go. Sorry about that.
In 800 meters, turn right onto Alberta 595 West.
Turning that on. Because I don't quite know my way home. Not quite. Oh, I mean, I need a detail thing too, but that's probably not going to happen for a while, so. But yeah, I gotta figure out the tune on this thing. Like, it should be making a lot more power than it is. It should be. And
Take the next right onto Alberta 595 West.
There we go. Now let's see. As an example, so that was a 3,000 RPM clutch dump. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm getting really annoyed with this car. Why is my tune so fucked up at this point? Why is the header causing me much headache? You know, I'm just annoyed. Honestly, very annoyed. I love my girl, I do, but she's not running right. And like, she's actually showing a little bit down on wheel pressure right now. I don't like that. Now, it's not low enough for me to worry about it, but it is showing a little lower. But I guess we'll see. And yeah, I've been seeing a decent bit of Ford Probes for sale lately. It's kind of weird that they're all of a sudden servicing, and a few RX-7s too. I mean, like, genuinely. Like, the RX-7's way cooler, but you have the parts for the Probe. That's what I'd probably go after if I was you. Just because you have those parts and you can improve it, do that shit, right? I think it on it anyways. Like, I'm losing speed going up this hill. I actually had to downshift up this hill. Wow. Ooh, bunch of whoopie-doos. A bunch of the whoopie-doos. Hey, there you go. Perfect. Perfect. Correct. I'm just beat. It's been a long day. And to think, tomorrow I'll be doing it again. I mean, as long as it actually happens, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna have my alarm set for 5:30 again, and then hope to hear from John and stuff like that by then. Because actually, I gotta look to see if my math is mathing of how far Langdon is from Sundry. So, hey, no worries. Have fun. Like, to be honest, we'll see how long I do this live for as well. Because I don't know. I don't want to listen to some tunes, and I can't do that while live. So, at least without getting a copyright strike. So, but I definitely will. Take care there, Ryan. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. With this car, I can't figure it out as to why she is the way that she is right now. Like, and I wonder, is the carburetor an issue? Is it the timing? Is it the jetting that I have? I don't know. I don't know. But actually, I need to find a rest stop. I'm starting to get tired here, like very tired. So I'm gonna end the live here, to be honest, and I'm gonna find somewhere to pull over and take a bit of a nap. So take care. Sorry it's a short live, but like I said,
In 800 meters, turn left onto Range Road 270.